Hello and welcome to today's Coppice Dev stream. This is a bit delayed because I have spent the morning painting a wall. I was going to do it yesterday, but I've been up fairly early and thought, oh, I will start painting the wall. It won't take that long. And then it took longer than expected. So that is why things are delayed, because I had other stuff I had to deal with. So what we're going to do today, Coppice is releasing on Monday, so we're just going to play around with some other stuff. We're going to do some more UI testing, playing around with stuff there, and then probably look at doing some more design on Streamline, and basically just having a chill, relaxing Friday afternoon, because it has been a long week, a tiring week, and I just want to play around, mess around with some stuff, maybe even configure a few bits and pieces on the stream if we've got time, if there's anything that I can think of. So yep, so let's get into the main screen. So how is everyone doing today? I see Sinister, you're in chat. How are you doing today? How's your day been? Are you up to much at the moment? Finished a bunch of assignments, so it's been very relaxed. So that's good to hear. Getting those assignments out the way, being able to just to chill, relax on various things. Okay, so what do we want to... So we want to test that you can do new folds from selection on those. Be able to do new folder from selection on those. New folder from selection should not work there. Nor should it work there. So basically it should just be items with the same parent. So what we're going to do, if create folder from selection, we're going to do that should be test, create folder from selection, no, I don't have from selection there. So create folder from shoot selection. Folder selection. Oh, selection inside folder. Selection. I can create folder. Well, no. New item. Labeled if selection. Parents. close that. Quit Coppice. And we're going to, on here, going to test that we can click these. So we want to click, shift click, click, new folder from selection, click. Right, so we have the app. We do not care about that. So we want to get the document window. Interesting. So it didn't. Okay, so let's get the sidebar outline. Right, okay. Delete that and let's copy out our tester. On the app. Open it. So we have canvas page, Coppice icon. So what we want to do is sidebar outline dot cells Coppice icon dot click, I believe, and how you do a shift click. The app dot testing. Hey Buffer, it's going pretty well. How are things with you? Just having a fairly relaxing stream today. The calm before the storm of next week, when I've got a lot going on. As for duration, press and hold. Now click for duration. But there seems to be no way to shift click. Let's do some searching online. So are you up to much today, Buffer? Now where are we? What projects do I recommend for a resume? What do you mean by that? What projects do I recommend for creating one or to put on a resume? I mean, I'm not necessarily the the best person to ask because I don't think I don't even think I have a current one. And the last time I wrote one was when I was like put on. What projects do you have? Because I'd probably generally say go for the biggest ones that you've worked on, the ones that are maybe most interesting, that show the biggest variety of your skills. But like I said, I'm not necessarily the best person to ask because I don't think I have a current one, and I think the last one I wrote was probably when I was like 16 at school because we had to. So I've never actually needed one in my professional life because I've been lucky enough to either work for myself or do contracting work where you don't really need resumes. I have tic-tac-toe with AI and the programming language and the backend API. Well, the programming language and tic-tac-toe with AI I would definitely put on because that shows the breadth of what you can do. The backend API is probably good as well if it's just like a standard backend API project that you've worked on, because an awful lot of work that you could potentially get is going to be stuff like that. So it's great seeing, oh, you can work in AI, you know how to build programming languages and stuff like that, but showing that you can do a solid like common project is also pretty valuable as well. So unless I'd potentially say put all three on, like if you don't necessarily have the full like work experience to fill up space on it, I'd say more projects the better, especially if the source code is out there. Because just thinking from what I would look for if I was looking to hire someone, if someone sent me a resume with like links to like GitHub projects with their projects, if they are available or something like that, for me to look through and see, okay, this is the sort of thing they've worked on, and let's have a look at the code and stuff like that. That would, at least for me personally, would make me more inclined to look at them, because I can see, okay, this is the quality of their work. This is the sort of thing they can build. So yeah, I mean, if you have the work experience put down, I'd probably prioritize that. But if you have projects, and especially if you have source code that you can link to for programming jobs, I'd probably say that is very useful, because people who have qualifications are a dime a dozen. People who can actually do the work are a lot rarer. And to be completely frank, any place that is worth working at should value your willingness and ability to learn over your current knowledge. And unfortunately, a lot of places don't really do that. They focus it a lot more on what your current knowledge is, and they do all sorts of coding tests and stuff that are like basically, what is your knowledge? How do you know how to implement like what, binary search? I don't know how to implement a binary search. I go and Google it. I've never needed to. All the algorithms that they saw, you never need to know them. You need to know what they are and what the benefits and pros and cons are, but how to implement them. Smarter people than you or I did that many years ago. So yeah, I would probably put all of them on, and like I say, if they're up on GitHub or somewhere like that, I'd probably put a link to them. But as I say, take what I say with a grain of salt, because I do not have a huge amount of experience with this. I have managed to look my way through a lot of stuff and been stubborn enough not to apply for jobs and just do contracting, so I'm how can a shift work? Aha! Form wave key modifiers. That is what we want. Form with key modifiers. Fantastic. That's quite alright. Like I say, the places that are worth working value you more for your skills than your knowledge. And when I would look at someone who would send me like, oh, they've done tic-tac-toe with AI, they've done a programming language, they've done back-end API, that to me seems like, okay, you've got skills and you've got a willingness to learn lots of different things. You have a versatility, and if I throw something else at you, then you are going to probably be able to pick it up. Whereas someone who just says, well, I have a degree in computer science, yeah, but what can you do? You have a piece of paper saying that you can pass certain exams, but a degree in computer science does not necessarily mean that you can build high quality software. So yeah, it's just focus on that, and also, I mean, for yourself as well, focus on the in quote soft skills. Stuff like communication is often far more useful than coding knowledge. Communication can help you in so many ways. Just working with colleagues, writing up stuff, I mean, documentation. If you can show that you have the ability to write documentation for some of your projects, that will help as well. Right, so let's give this a go. Sidebar outline dot form with, oh, so it's, oh yeah, it's a class method. XCUI element dot perform with key modifiers. Shift. Sidebar outline dot cells dot canvas page dot click. And then what we want to find first off we want cell count. Then we get sidebar outline, want cells, one, want new folder, want to make sure it exists, and then what we want to do, got children, dot cell dot count equal 2. Actually, they probably won't be children, will they? Let's open Accessibility Inspector and have a look. So you have an outline. Go in. Okay, so the parent the outline view. Ooh, disclosure level. If we can get that. Charles Road. Now, I wonder if that will work for us. Right, let's give this a run. Close that, and we're going to run through this and see what it does. So we go there. Oh, because it needs to be Coppice icon image page. How is it? Is it image? Yeah, image page. Text page. Let's try that again. Not hittable. hittable. Can we just... Right, let's try again. No. Oh. The mouse actually going to when it is visible. Find the Coppice icon image page, cell. Why is the mouse going to the wrong position? Going to the center of the view. Center of the sidebar. But it should be fine. This cell. 09. Okay, so that is oh. Okay, so that's on the top left. Why is it not hittable? Okay, well let's try, we add the coordinate with normalized offset, PG effect. In fact, let's do an extension. CUI element. coordinate is going to self coordinate with normalized offset CG vector 0.5, 0.5. And what could you here is middle coordinate dot click. See if we can do that. That. And then we'll try running the test again and see what happens there. Hey. Okay, so that works. Okay, so we don't open the thing. So, cell count should be the cell count -1 because we're removing. And then what we want to do is make sure that these ones don't exist anymore. Because they now are hidden inside of a folder. Let's try this again. And it passes. So we're going to do the same again, but this time it is going to be folder page 1, next page. Oh. Things up. Next page. This page 1, comma, text page. Go to page 3, comma, next page. Let's give this another go. Aha. Let's run this, I know what's gone wrong. Oh, document. Oh, done. Get a generic get a generic property. Also XCT issues. Do you get all this stuff? Get all those elements, that's item handles, so on. That's all. So I wonder if dictionary representation is what we want. So if I go to there, well, the issue that we have is we've got two windows open, both with the same identifier, the same document. So what I want to do here is see document window dot first match dot Okay, so you don't get that. So what we're going to do here is turn first match. what that should do is always work. But what we're also going to do here is that's the one on the desktop. We're going to close that. We're going to close that, and then we're going to continue. Then it's going to plane, and then we're going to go here. Okay, so this should now work. Not quite. Should be command. We don't want to select them all, we just want to select the specific ones. And it works. So next what we're going to do is actually do the canvas page. So we're going to click that. We're going to click on the folder page. And then what we want to do is go here. Rather than click on this, we want is enabled to be false. So let's give this one a run. And we're good. So I have been doing some pondering of what to do with the stream, because there's a lot of stuff I'd like to do to make the stream more interactive, but the problem is a lot of those are hard to do with the stream setup as it is now. Because I'm basically just sharing my screen and putting some elements on in OBS. So I'll keep pondering over what exactly I want to do with dealing with the stream in Unity and building that up. So what I'm probably going to do is, my current time frame is work on, spend the next few weeks after Coppice is out working on Streamline, and try and get Streamline to a point where it's usable, even if it can't be shipped. And then for the Wednesday streams, I'm going to switch over to learning Blender, learning Unity, and the Wednesday streams are probably going to end up being the build a new stream setup, starting from scratch. Hopefully Dog Swift get their tutorials out, because they will be very handy to have. Just for seeing how Doig has it set up, like the basics of learning programming and how do you do this, that and the other, that I can learn fairly easily. Unity I can learn fairly easily, I've done it before, but learning how the Twitch integration and stuff like that works would be very useful to have tutorials. So yeah, so I mean that's the plan. Hopefully get working on that once I get Streamlined to a point where it's actually usable for me, and then that will probably go on hold while I test it out before I start moving forward with actually packaging it up to actually be a app. I need a permanent name for it as well, so we'll see how that goes. Right, editing title. What we are going to do is edit page title. And rename page. Can folder not rename canvases. So what we're going to do is go to here, rename that, click that, click it again to start editing. XC UI element dot type. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so that needs. Oh. Okay. That must be true. We want sidebar outline. Out. Oh, next page. Let's match there. Okay, so we can do the same for a folder. Canvases. Okay, so we've got all our edit page bits in. Now we want to duplicate page. Duplicate. That should be in there. Okay, that should be in there. Okay. going to be harder to... Let's see if we can get this first bit working. Oh, I haven't given that an identifier. Naughty. Okay. So, let's give that an accessibility identifier then. No, I think we want socialist. Socialist view. Accessibility identifier. Sidebar action. Is duplicate pay. So now hopefully this will work. Oh. Right. Go back. Build that again. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to run this again, and what we probably want to do is see if we can get the cells and then get them by index. So if I did sidebar outline.cell. Okay. Well, what I want to do? XCT assert. Okay, I think what I need to do is find out what we have. What? Ah, label. There we go. That's what I need. Hello, Jen. I see you're burping in chat again. How are you? Army's hurty, but aside from that, okay. Oh, hopefully it just remains as a hurty arm. And everything else stays okay. It was for me, so hopefully, fingers crossed for you. It does occur to me that it is very appropriate that one of your emotes is a burp emote though. I actually created some more emotes on Wednesday, and some of them got auto-approved. So I now have the following additional emotes. I'll let this run through first. Okay, that works. So, I have a tier 3 emote, so it would probably just be me using this. Which is Pilky C Ooh. And then I have some bits, which the first and the third goals are done, and they got auto-approved. Little big bugs. But I did RGB bugs. The odd thing is, red got auto-approved, blue got auto-approved, green did not. And all green is the exact same thing, but tinted green. I've also got a sleepy one, which is the tier 2 emote. And that needs to be approved as well. But yeah, I've got little bugs now, so if anyone ever gives me bits, you can earn those emotes. Right, so we want to do another thing. We want to do it inside of a folder. So what we're going to do is folder. Let's do folder page 2, which is a text page. Want to make sure that, and then bounded by no 3, 4. No, it's going to be 3, Close the folder, 5, so 6 and 7, I believe we want. To towel dry your hair real fast, because you just had a shower. That says your hair still stinks like dye. Have you dyed your hair? Oh, cool. Didn't tell me that you dyed it. What colour did you go for? Yeah, it's there in the small print. You've got to tell me whenever you dye your hair. It was in the contract you signed when you became a mod. Ah, I see now. Yep, just had a quick look. It looks good. Right, what am I doing? Do I want to do delete page? Yeah, I think what I'll do, because about halfway through the stream, I'm going to take a 5-minute break or so, get myself a fresh drink, and when we get back, we will get at least the delete page stuff done, because that is going to show some alerts, which will be quite interesting to see how we handle those in UI testing. I'm trying on how quickly that goes, maybe the moving page and sorting folders as well, and get the whole thing done. And then if we have any time, we'll start looking at Streamline again, because that's what we're going to be working on in terms of streams for most of the next few weeks. So I will see you all in about 5 minutes.
Distant silhouettes and the horizon. Sing a still duet, affections tighten. Kindred ribbons spring us from our tether. Rivers drifting vivid and together. Stay by my side. Soft songs in harmony. Stay by my side. Companions kind now, you and me.
Okay, I am back. So, let's get back into it, shall we? In fact, let's increase the text size a bit so you can see a bit more clearly what I'm doing. So, let's, at the very least, we want to get this done. So, it isn't deleting pages, it's just deleting. Deleting. Deleting page, not on canvas, just delete page. Page on canvas. Shows alert. We're just going to make sure that the alerts show here. In folder, any pages, shows alert. Folder, folder. I'm sure that we have unit tests that handle this, so we'll just do the alert side of things. No. Deleting page removes from sidebar. We'll at least test that they go away. So what we'll do, page. Run. Let's delete page. Delete folder. Delete page. It's called delete items. Right. So what we're going to do is select. What's it called? Canvas page and Coppice icon. So Coppice icon, image page, click, and then we want the delete items, and then we want assert equals sidebar outline dot cells dot count is cell count -1. this point, the alerts count to be 1. Here the alert counts to be 2 when we do canvas page. Page. Let's test these in succession. Oh no! Starting to feel yucky and a bit lightheaded. Hopefully that will pass. Hopefully that will pass fairly soon. Just make sure that you're drinking plenty and relax. That's the best thing to do when dealing with getting jabs, is just relax. Don't need cell count. Well, lightheadedness is when you're when all the bubbles in your Pepsi stream goes to your head. One, okay. Dot alert. Dot dialog. Dot sheet. Okay, so it's under sheet. And then it's true app dot sheets dot first match dot there. Yay, that works. Okay, so we should have the same there. Here we need to create a folder first. So what we're going to do is first folder. Alright, let's test these ones. And then this one shouldn't, but it should create a folder. The folder should have nothing in it. Okay, they work. So next up we have moving page. So let's just run that again. I just want to see what the order is. Canvas, Coppice icon. Okay. Can move page to up. Can move folder to up. Can move page into folder. Can move page of folder. Can move page bottom. The folder's already at the bottom, so I won't test that now. Okay. So, oh, stretch. Okay, let's get some stretches in. So, as always, you stick your hands out in front, palms facing in, grab your left hand with your right and pull your hand towards you. You should feel a stretch down the outside. Hold it for 10 seconds and then let go. Then flip your hand around, palm facing out, and press the fingers towards you, and you should feel a stretch elsewhere. You hold it for around 10 seconds, and then you let go. You're going to do the same on the right hand side. Pull it towards you with the palm facing towards you for around 10. And then with the palm facing away. And then you're going to make this is another one I do, you make your hands together like you're praying and just press down until you feel a stretch in your wrists. And then you relax a bit and then you just rotate your hands down, still pressing them together. That gives you another stretch. And another one that's kind of hard to do unless you've got like a wall is you press it against, like palm against the wall with your fingers facing down, you grab your thumb and you just pull it back gently, and that can be a painful stretch. But it really does stretch a tendon. And another one I'm needing to do more regularly is you put your hands over your head, sort of like in a like bending your elbows, so you like each hand's grabbing an elbow and you just lean to the side. And that stretches all down the side, which is something I've been needing to do a lot more frequently. That could be something that would be when I get the stream working a bit more, like using Unity and stuff to make it a bit more interactive. When that comes up, it could be a good thing to have it where it actually shows the stretches on screen, or I can make the stretches appear and work through them. But that's down the line. Like I said earlier, once I'm done with this and I get Coppice out on Monday, I'm going to be focusing on Streamline until I can get that into a fairly usable place. And then I'll switch back to working on Coppice on the Monday and Friday streams, and the Wednesday evening streams will be me learning Blender and Unity and building up the stream. Right, so what we want to do is get this, and I'm going to do sidebar outline dot cells, and we're going to get Coppice icon image page. I'm going to get the middle coordinate. I'm going to click refrigeration and then drag 2. So we're going to get the coordinate. And then what we're going to do is page coordinate dot okay. Hope wherever you've been summoned is a nicer place than the internet, but I will talk to you later, Jen. Thanks for dropping in. Right, so click refrigeration 0 and then drag okay. So click refrigeration 0 and drag to page coordinate with offset CG vector 0 minus 20 possibly. And then I want to XET assert equals sidebar outline dot cells dot element bound by 3 dot label is Coppice icon page and 4 should be canvas page text page. Let's see what that does. Okay, so what we need to do is go from the center, we need to drag say up 40 then. Then. Okay. Do folder. Let's drag that by 70, and that should be folder. We're gonna have 3, 4, 5, so we should have no, we should have 6 and we should have 7 because those aren't rearranged. So let's see if that one works. So we want canvas page text page. that further. Let's drag it. Okay, that one worked. So. Alright, I want to move the page out of the folder. Well, let's go for folder page 2. Next page, and let's try dragging it to the bottom. So I think 40 should do. What, 2, 4, 5, so 6 and 7. Six B go to page 3 text page, page 2 text page. However, I've realised there sidebar outline dot styles folder dot disclose child roles dot count should be now equal to 4. Here this should be equal to 2. Okay, so we can't test that. So we can test by making sure that that goes in between. So this we're actually going to have to shift upwards. This is limitation thing. So that should be... No. That should stay 7. But have 3 should be... So what we can do is... 3, 4, 2 should be that. That. Let's see if that one now works. Oh, that needs to... That's 7. Well, first of all, that should be 4 and that should be 2. Okay. Now what we'll do is... what this does. A... Let's leave this one. Okay, I've got sorting folder. So for this, nah, let's not bother. No, that's something that. I think what we'll do is leave that there. Let's commit. Just in case tower comes up, I'm just going to hide that. In case tower comes up showing something it should has. We'll go to Coppice and then did UI test or sidebar like that. Push that up. Okay. Let's run through all of these and see what it looks like. Now these aren't running in the order they're written, they run in alphabetical order usually, unless you set them up to run in random order. But they all seem to be going through fairly well. Really, I've switched to the test navigator so I could see how far through we are, but I think we're most of the way there. Yeah, that adds a bunch more UI tests to my suite, so that when I get everything set up, because the idea is when I get the Mac Studio, the iMac's going to sit in the corner of my office and be a test machine. So hopefully I should be able to have it set up running not only the current OS, but also multiple other OSs in virtual machines. And whenever I need to do a commit, it can go and run through all of my unit tests, UI tests and everything whenever I push up changes, and can just generally make sure things are still working all the time. and they'll pass, and the more I can automate this stuff, the less I have to do myself, and the fewer bugs will make it out there. So I think what we're going to do is let's take a quick look. Streamline UI. Let's have a quick look. I'm probably going to end the stream early, but we'll have a look at what we have and what we have left to do. So we have our basic toolbar set up here, and what we're going to want to do is basically design this content in here. I'm going to need a content for playing, and yeah, so this is going to be all of our thing for setting up our sections and so on, and title and so on. This is the queue on this side, and then we're going to have the playlists over here, which are going to be fairly basic, just groups of music. So I think what we'll do is we'll call the stream there, and we'll look into designing this. I may do a stream over the weekend, I'm not sure yet. I may take the weekend off and just come back on Monday, but we'll see. But until then, I hope you have all enjoyed the stream. We've done quite a lot of UI testing stuff and got all that working, so we can focus on Streamline, and on Monday we will be releasing Coppice, but mostly working on Streamline. So I want to thank you all for coming, and hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend, and until we meet again, happy coding.